Sing, won't you sing with me? Leave everything for...
Hi, welcome back. Let me tell you, I did mention before that some amazing things happened when I was in the area of San Francisco. My friend Kim from Finding My Muse channel, I ran into her channel long ago, and I was fascinated by the way she paints and all the art she produces, and her videos in general. They are so fascinating. And so I made several comments on some of her videos, and she started watching my videos. And since she's a little bit of a nomad in her soul, she started following me. And you did see a conversation we had about the YouTube algorithm together when I visited. Because one day she said, if you're ever in the area of Napa Valley, come visit. And I took that invitation, and I went to Napa Valley, and she was extremely generous. She allowed me to park in her driveway. She has a beautiful home there. And so I stayed at her house in my van because I am very comfortable in my van. But we had amazing conversations in the deck or in the dining room, or we visited for several days. And in a couple of those days, they took me, Kim and her boyfriend, they took me for some walks. We went hiking around the area. Very beautiful. We were able to collect some blackberries, and amazingly, the blackberries tasted like grapes. Because, of course, they are pollinized by bees that also go to the grapes that are growing there in Napa Valley. So maybe you could make wine with those blackberries. I don't know, but they really tasted like grapes. It was delicious. Wild blackberries, and that good. That was amazing. Picking up wild blackberries.
Oh, all right. I got a sticker in my.
Yeah, I got one too. So much fun. But they took me on a wine tasting. So we went around visiting different vineyards and places, and we went for this wine tasting that was absolutely crazy good. The place was beautiful. I did try one wine because you had machines with the wines in there, and you had the option of just having a little bit, half a cup, or a whole cup, a whole glass. But I found this one that just a little bit was almost $17, 17, and I thought it was a Bordeaux, and I really like heavy red wines. And I thought, I have to try. I am in Napa Valley. I have to try the most expensive wine here. And it was really good. But it was just a little bit. It was delicious. The full glass was something like $60 or $70. 6070, somewhere in there. And so it was, of course, I was not going to buy a glass of wine for that money. But I again want to thank Kim and her boyfriend for the amazing generosity towards me and allowing me to stay in their place. I took a photo of myself in front of the wings Kim painted. I think it's the nicest photo I have of myself. I love that photo. And since I was in the area when it was my birthday, I treated myself to a very nice restaurant. This chef has 4 restaurants in the same neighborhood. Actually, 2 of them are next door to each other. I went to one of them. It's Ad Hoc, the name of the restaurant, and it is American cuisine but elevated, and it blew me away. You will see the images at the end of this video. The salad was just a salad with heirloom tomatoes, but it was perfect. The dressing was absolutely delicious. Then there was a fish dish with tomato sauce, but it was extremely well prepared. The subtlety of the flavors was incredible. And then there was a cheese and fig, and I don't remember what else, a snack or bite that was delicious, and a very nice dessert. And I did break my keto diet that day because it was my birthday. It was my way of celebrating, just enjoying a very, very delicious meal. I have that little thing for very good food, and a couple of times a year I indulge. So I hope you like the video. Thank you again to Kim for her hospitality. It was amazing, and I hope you like it.
About 3 gallons of water per plant per week.
3 gallons per plant per week. That's a lot of water for California.
And that's a lot of plants that we're looking at.
Yeah.
Look at all the grapes hanging. Not harvested yet.
These are harvested.
On that side.
Those ones are harvested, yes.
And then this side's not.
Those are probably the white grapes that were harvested.
So white grapes get harvested first?
It depends on what kind of grape it is and what kind
if they're already ready.
Yeah, and what kind of wine they're making. Yeah. But
you want sweeter wine or drier wine, or
True.
More alcohol, less alcohol.
Makes sense.
Some wines you don't want too much alcohol in
it. So you don't want the sugar content now.
It's such a big science.
It really is.
Yeah, that's
so beautiful.
The Napa Hills. I don't think it's called a mountain, but
Sing, won't you sing with me? Leave everything for me. Stay the night. Oh, miss your flight. Walk through the rain with me. Get soaked to the skin, feel free. Shut the world out. Let's hang out. Oh, I used to see in colors, now it's gray. Till I met you at the concert the other day. The whole room lit up with warm, sunny rays.
It's from the late 1800s.
What?
I know, right? It's as old as our store. We're established in 1881.
Yes.
We're the longest continuously run grocery store in the state of California. New ownership, but we've never shut down. We've had the same name since '81.
That is fascinating.
Isn't that cool?
Fascinating.
Yeah, check it all out, you guys. And next door you'll need to check out too is our wine tasting room.
Yes.
And they have these machines over there, 64 different types of wine, all over the map.
Oh, a cold chamber. So beautifully done. So beautifully done. Excellent.
Tonight we'll turn minutes into days, and nothing's gonna make me look away. Peel off the layer and breathe. Lift up your head and lead. Count the stars on before you leave. Save a kiss, pretty please. Try to reminisce over me. Know that I will cherish your memories. Oh, I used to see in colors, now it's gray. Till I met you at the concert the other day. The whole room lit up with warm, sunny rays. Tonight we'll turn minutes into days, and nothing's gonna make me look away. Lover or friend, real or pretend, however we end, tonight we'll turn minutes into days.
Look at on the right, these trees.
Sounds super.
As you
I know. This is really beautiful.
It's really famous. When people come up and just spend the day up here just wine tasting, but it gets expensive and just.
Well, there's only so much. I mean, we used to do a wine tasting like around 10 a.m. Then we would go to lunch, and then we would do another wine tasting after lunch. And
Then you have wine with lunch.
and so you end up, drinking all day. And it gets to the Napa Valley wine train still runs, and you can, of course, drink wine.
And food too.
And have food, have dinner or lunch or whatever on the train, and it's kind of cool because you're seeing Napa Valley. So.
And I did a couple stops, let people off. I think at one point.
And where does it go to and from?
It goes,
Downtown Napa.
it goes all the way from up here in St. Helena through downtown. Oh, there's Girgich Hills on the left. Rutherford Estate on the right.
There's one of my faves. They're all really good though, and the thing is, they all have different kind of bottles. Like the bottles that Hal buys are, the more expensive ones, and they also have cheaper ones too usually.
Well, some of the ones that we go to, like you have to know somebody to get in,
Right.
And the tasting runs about $200 per person, and you have to commit to getting a bottle of wine, which generally runs about $500.
Wow.
So,
It's ridiculous.
and they're way off the beaten path. Like they don't even advertise.
Those are kind of that Hal goes to, but
Yeah.
most other human beings aren't allowed to get into this.
You have to know somebody, and like he'll have to call in favors, and I'm like, don't call in a favor for me to go, because I don't want to have to buy a $500. The Prisoner Wine Company.
Look at you, so pretty there. a good sign.
Yeah, they're still closed.
Yeah, no good sign like, hey, we're open.
So, but is it a Mexican restaurant? Because
No. It's just a tasting room.
that Virgin is
Well, that's just the
the
way this
saint of
family is.
Mexicans.
This place is
Yeah.
like famous for its arts and crafts, but now people are priced out. They can't afford it because
No,
the wine's so big.
The reason they did that is it's the family that owns Orin Swift,
Mm.
and they are Mexican. And
Ah,
the bottle that I was telling you about, Papillon,
yeah.
it is the famous. They have a beautiful label, and it's hands doing this number,
Oh,
and it's the hands of one of their vineyard
saints?
management, one of their vineyard management people
Oh,
that has been managing the vineyard for them, this entire time. It's an older man.
great.
It's really a cool label.
look at how beautiful that Anna's Cantina.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
actually-
colorful.
Night will turn minutes, however we end. Tonight will turn minutes into days.
Cheers, the Napa Valley. Welcome to Many Roads, No Rules.
Wow! I'm going to use that as an introduction to every video now. And if you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want, and comment and share. And I hope to see you very soon. Thank you to my amazing Patreons for making so many things possible for me. Thank you. And thank you, all of you, my community. I do love you. Thank you very much for being here. Have a great day.
Night will turn